down to their final out here in the ninth. And that's in there for strike one. Here's a pop-up now. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one. And with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
6-4 the outcome today. The Amarillo Sod Poodles came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Michel Baez takes home the win. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Travelers, 4 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so this ball game wraps up with a Amarillo victory. As gotta say, they struck for 1 run in the top half of the 3rd, 2 runs on the top half of the 7th, and 3 on the top half of the 9th, giving them a 6 runs on the board, 10 hits, and no errors. For Arkansas, 1 at the bottom half of the 1st, 2 at the bottom half of the 3rd, giving them a 3-0 advantage as Amarillo strikes for 1, be a 3-1 ball game. And Amarillo catching up with them instead. But anyway. So Arkansas, 4 runs, 14 hits, and no errors. So gotta say that's pretty good. Amarillo wins the 13th on the road, so we'll be now 13-11 through the 2019 baseball season. Amarillo having 1 more game here in Arkansas, and after that we finally go back home. We have a 5-game homestand ready for the fans at Amarillo to be really excited for. But even though we were going to have a 6-game homestand, and apparently one of those games is going to get rained out, and gotta say it will not be made up. So we get ready for that. So tomorrow afternoon is our ball game, our final of this 4-game set against Arkansas and Amarillo. And I do gotta say we are super excited for this ball game. Amarillo winning two games and only losing 1 to Arkansas. Gotta say, can't wait for tomorrow's baseball game. Don't forget, Monday is hopefully going to be a beautiful day like it was today. And after that, the Sod Poodles, after tomorrow's game, will head home. And most likely we get to play Springfield for 3, and Arkansas for only 2. And then Monday, May 6th, and Tuesday, we're looking at the forecast. And you gotta say, it is severe weather that Amarillo will be getting. I do see some strong thunderstorms for the area. So, gotta say, we will not be playing games postponed with the rain and Tuesday's game and climate weather, and canceled makeup of May 6th. So gotta say, there will be no makeups of Monday and Tuesday games. So gotta say, it was supposed to be a 7-game homestand, it looks like. Games 3 and 4 will not be made up at Amarillo. So after the 5-game homestand, Amarillo will head for Corpus Christi for a 4-game set, and then return home on Monday night, May 13th. The weather is supposed to be beautiful through that time. And Thursday, May 16th will be our 3-game set. Our first 3, as Amarillo will take on the Frisco Rough Riders for a 3-game series. And we're back home on Monday, May 20th, as the Amarillo Sod Poodles play host the 3-game set versus the Corpus Christi Hooks, and a 4-game series versus the Rockhounds. So, gotta say, everything looks pretty good. Well, for all of us here, our final line scores. First, for the victorious Amarillo Sod Poodles, here on the Texas League Sunday afternoon baseball game. 6 runs on 10 hits, no errors. For the Arkansas Travelers, 4 runs on 14 hits, no errors. Colin Moore will be the Amarillo's player of the game, the left fielder. And then the win goes to Michel Baez. He'll be the winner on the mound. Joey Gerber takes the loss for the Arkansas Travelers this afternoon. I gotta say, during this ball game, we saw a big injury to one of the Arkansas pitchers. Golly, he took a direct hit to the head. So, gotta say, he will have a bad concussion. A big bruise on his head, and you gotta say, he was taken down the ball game. He's gripping his head. Oh my goodness, it was just way too bad. So we're going to go to the replay vault, and we're going to go to the highlight reel of today's ball game. Lean hit a sacrifice fly to left field, and that brought them their first run in the ball game for the Arkansas Travelers. I gotta say, pretty good ball game today. Valilia tripled to left, and that made it a 2-0 ball game. Amarillo, no runs as of yet. In the top of the third, Cumpciano homer to left, bringing his first home run of the Amarillo side. 1-3 in that one. Tied in the top half of the 7th, 3-3, more homer to left, a 2-run RBI, and gives them the lead in the top half of the 7th. Riley hits a sacrifice fly to center field, and that gives Arkansas the lead 4-3. Bottom half of the seventh, to the catcher. Top of the eighth, Ornelas flied out to left field on the F7. Top of the ninth, tied with 4. Potts lined to right for a single, and that brought in 1 run, tying the ball game. Top of the ninth, Overstreet homer to left, a 2-run home run in the RBI. I gotta say, that will give the Sod Poodles the win of today's ball game. And then the end of the game, Cowan popped out to the catcher, and that brought an end of this ball game. And gotta say, for all of us here seeing this ball game and a replay, I'm gonna say that is pretty interesting. Well, this has been Arkansas Travelers Baseball. Don't forget, our final game between Amarillo comes tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. So want everybody to come to the ballpark and enjoy this last ball game, and before Arkansas gets on the road to wherever they're going, and Amarillo heading home. We will see y'all again tomorrow for the final game of this 4-game series. So anyway, hope everybody has a good day. We'll see y'all again. Laters.